Alright, hey, what's up, everybody? This is Big Tony with another episode of, actually, the first episode of How To with Devilman. So I love this game. This is Destiny, if you don't already know that. And I got a bunch of friends that don't really enjoy playing it unless I'm playing with them, which I understand. This is a game that you need to play with friends. Um, and if you don't have any, go find some because it's a whole lot more fun if you're playing with friends. Anyway, I've got friends that like on the PS4 and stuff that I can't play with because I play on the Xbox One. So this is a how-to video to kind of help them out, get them a little bit more excited about it, so that when they finally come to the I don't know, the dark side, light side, whatever you prefer, and get an Xbox One, then they'll be able to play with me and they'll be good at it. So this is Orbit. This is where you start, and this is where you pick where you want to go. Typically, you go to the tower first to pick up your daily stuff, but this is the place that you'll end up going most of the time before you go anywhere else. So the first thing is you go here to set destination, and in here you'll see all your different spots. You got Venus, you got Mars, you got the tower, Earth, Moon, and then you got your daily stuff over here, and weekly stuff. You've also got your Vanguard and your Crucible. So here's how it works. If you to go to the tower, you click on this, that'll take you to the tower, and that's where you pick up all your dailies. That's where you can access your vault, you can access the Postmaster, the Vanguard, you can talk to Xur, I mean, all that kind of stuff. If you want to go to Earth, you can patrol. That's a good way to build Vanguard reputation, to farm the materials, all that kind of stuff, and you can do that on every one of them. It's just that green area. Where is it on here? Right there. And then this is where you pick the missions, obviously. But these patrol missions, these are super important. One, because of bounties. Two, just to get stuff, like your Vanguard rep and the Relic Iron for sure. Over here you got your daily Crucible. You can go in here and you can see the rewards there, with gear, marks, reputation, that kind of stuff. You got your daily story, which is just a story mission with a little bit, it's got a hard factor to it, but you get some, Cryptarch engrams, whatever the material is for that day, things like that, and you can do that on different difficulties to get better stuff. And then you got your weekly heroic and your weekly nightfall, which are just whatever strike they decide for that week. They're both the same strike, just this one you get 3 strange coins per difficulty. So on easy you get 3, on the medium level you get 6, and on the hard level you get 9. And then also you get more marks and more reputation based on which difficulty you did. It's usually best just to get 2 other guys or gals, whatever, and go ahead and do the hard, because you get all 9 strange coins at once. Then on the weekly nightfall, you definitely need more people. Now, that being said, it is possible to solo some of these. I did this one this week on my own, and actually got Icebreaker, which is a very sweet sniper rifle, this one right here. And but I mean, it took me like an hour and a half or 2 hours or something like that. I mean, it took me a while, because typically on the nightfall, if you die, if your whole team dies in certain areas, then you have to start all over. So it's pretty imperative that you have to be really good, to not die in those areas. So I mean, it was difficult, but I got through it. But it's definitely easy with more people, more room for error anyway. The other important thing right here, I think, is this Vanguard Strike playlist. With that, I mean, you can start it looks like at level 18, and then it goes up from there. So level 20, level 22, and then level 24. And these are great for drops. I mean, you can play this for an hour and get a ton of engrams, for Master Rahul, and then which is the Cryptarch, of course, everybody's best friend. And these are cool because these, you don't have to go find your own friends for these. They will match you up with 2 other people, and you don't necessarily have to talk to or anything. Most of the people that go in here are going to know what they're doing, so if you're new to it, or not comfortable with a certain strike you're going into, then just kind of step back, watch what the other guys are doing, follow what they do. Kill bad guys and don't die, because that's always easier. But I mean, you get 6 Vanguard marks and the reputation, plus everything that you gain while you're in there. So it's definitely worth it. And then if you have the expansion, you can do Vanguard Rock, which increases the levels to 26. Again, it's basically the same thing, but just a little bit harder. And it looks like with this one you actually get Cryptarch engrams, so that's cool. I didn't realize that. But this is a great way not only to get your Vanguard marks pretty quickly, but to also get just a bunch of stuff to to level up, to get the reputation for the Vanguard, because you got to get them up to level 3 before you can really do anything with them. So these are a great way to do that. Crucible, to be completely honest, I haven't done a lot with it. I have played the Clash? Yeah, Clash. I like Clash. Clash is a lot of fun. I mean, but it's multiplayer. It's whatever you want. They've got Control. They've got Rumble, Salvage. I'm not really sure what that one is. I haven't done that one. Clash is fun. It's your typical 6-on-6 rather than 4v4, but it's a lot of fun. I played it for a few hours one night, just mostly to work on a bounty, but I actually ended up really liking it by the end of it. But this is a good way to get your Crucible marks and reputation, of course, as well too. And then there's different gear that you can buy for the Crucible and whatnot. If you're not into that, that's fine. You don't need to do it. But getting the Crucible marks is good because you can get stuff from the tower. So that's kind of an introduction of things that you can do from this screen, and where to access all that stuff. So join us for the next episode, and we'll go to the tower, and I'll show you what kinds of things you can do there, and what's important to do while you're in the tower, and we'll see you next time. So for Phoenix TV, this is Big Tony, and we'll talk to you later.